What's up, ladies and gents? I'm your host, CenterStrain01, and we are back with more Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. We are doing a very special mission. This is the PlayStation exclusive mission, Deja Vu. That's right, this is exclusive to the PlayStation version of this game, as the Xbox version of the game has a Raiden-specific mission that you can do. We're going to be doing this on the hard difficulty. We've already completed it. However, there is something at the very end that we're going to be able to do to truly pass this mission that I have not done yet. So we're going to be able to go through that for the first time as well. I'm going to show you where all of the different scenes are located in order to complete this mission. There's not as many enemies as, say, the normal missions that we've been doing so far. So what this is we're going to recreate the strangely familiar scenes shown in the mysterious photographs and head for the goal. I know you guys are ready to do this. I'm live streaming this as well. It's go time. The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago is attacked and captured by next-generation special forces led by members of Foxhound. The terrorists have secured hundreds of nuclear warheads, and they're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss. Solid Snake is once again called back to duty in a top-secret mission to deal with the greatest terrorist threat the world has ever known. Once again, Snake heads into battle, alone. Metal Gear Solid tactical espionage action.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Boss, I've uploaded some photos to your iDroid. Use them as clues to find the locations they show and recreate the scenes they depict. We're counting on you, Snake. Commence Deja Vu mission. A chopper and 2 sentries. A box and lights. A surveillance camera with a green light. Huh. Where could it be? A soldier and a tank? A car. Huh. The last photo's missing. Oh, sorry. I forgot it. Snake, it should be on the back of the disc case. Or what about the manual? There's got to be a clue somewhere.
Alright, so here we go. Gonna recreate some of these classic scenes from Metal Gear Solid. And the first one is right here.
Another prisoner. Looks like he's alive. He's dead. It looked like a heart attack.
Everybody knows what scene that's from. And yes, there is one cryptic one that we need to find out with the back of the actual case. And if you look at the back of the case, it'll actually give you a little clue. And not a big clue, but it will give you a clue for those die-hard Metal Gear fans. And we're going to move on to the next one.
Moses Island. Or not. As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission. Weapons and equipment OSP. This is a top-secret black op.
Still trying to get used to driving around in these things. But we've got 3 scenes that we can recreate up in this area here, so we're going to be spending a lot of time up in this area. And here's the first one.
Almost there.
Of those 3. So this will be number 2. We're going to try to do this without taking any soldiers out.
Is that it?
Surveillance camera.
Just what I'd expect from the legendary Snake.
I love how Kaz will recreate all of the dialogue. One thing I wish they could recreate the dialogue is I wish they would have brought David Hayter in to do some of the dialogue for Snake, as this is Big Boss and not Solid Snake. So, but the next thing you want to do is go ahead and get in here. You can grab primary weapon here if you want to. Let's say you want to go out and just kill some people. But you will need these hand grenades, as they are a part of the mission in order to complete one of the flashbacks.
Almost there.
Alright, this one can be a little tricky.
Alright, keys.
You have to go underneath the bridge, although when you get underneath the bridge, slowly go underneath the bridge so that your vehicle doesn't go past the bridge, or you have the possibility of getting caught.
Is that it? Great. You recreated a scene.
Alright, so like I said, make sure you don't go past that point or you will be caught by a guard that's over there. I think it's just safer to go ahead and get down here so that this guard on the right doesn't see you.
Just like old times.
That's another scene recreated. Nice work.
Continue along this path here. Make sure you stay down just to be safe from these guards. And this one I believe to be the hardest one of them all.
Almost there.
Of course, you have to wait for the perfect timing, and I'm going to take my time with this one. Grab it, grab it. We're going to have to run after this. Alright, so moving on, we're going to head to another one. There's still a few more in this area, however, we're going to come back towards the end, since this is also where we end. Now, what you saw there is I have not been able to figure out how to get by that without being caught. It doesn't matter what you do. The moment that you're done seeing the little cinema, you can try to get out of there as soon as possible, but even if the light's not shining on you, you're still going to get caught. So keep that in mind. That is why you will see that there is one kind of a restart or one retry, I guess you could say, because I had to automatically retry from getting caught there. If anyone else knows of a way to get by that, please let me know in the comments below. But as of right now, it just doesn't seem like you can do it because there was no light surrounding me, and it still got caught. But if you retry it, then you're able to do it.
Almost there.
Alright, so this is where you want to switch to your grenades, and make sure you're aiming at the hatch. Okay. Really? There we go. Sheesh.
Yes.
Great. You recreated a scene.
Alright, so you saw I threw it the first time, and even though it was in the right location, it still didn't trigger it, and the guards kind of heard a little bit of it. But luckily, if that happens just once, it doesn't screw anything up. But if it would have happened again, then it would have screwed something up. So thank God we're still good to go. Alright, just a few more to go. See, this is an easy way to get inside. This is great to use if you're playing the actual main mission.
Snake, this is Kazuhira Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
Get inside. There is a guard in this area, so we're gonna do this, and it's actually gonna lure him out of his area so we can get to the next point.
That's another scene recreated. Nice work.
So we're gonna have a guard that's gonna come over here.
CP, this is Delta 4. Investigating now. Out.
And then you should be able to get by him. There he is. Should be the last one.
Great. You recreated every scene. Now head for the goal. You can check its location on your iDroid.
Alright, so the only thing I'm just a little concerned about is I'm not really sure where this guy is now. I didn't mark him. I wanted to try it without marking him. So we're going to take the more safe and cautious route when we're doing this here. There he is. You like that right there? I just noticed that Metal Gear Revengeance. That's pretty cool. Make sure he's not looking. here's our exit.
Those mice are Alaskan field mice. No. No, they're not.
Master, are you feeling okay?
There you go, ladies and gents. Unfortunately, like I said before, we had to do a retry, but we only lost 300 points on that. And I'm almost positive you can get a way better score than this. But with a retry, and then of course you can probably bring your time really, really down if I didn't take a little bit of time showing you guys where the different ones were, like doing the mission briefings and all that kind of stuff. So we're not worried about getting the best. But yeah, but what's really cool is the mission's not over yet. So let the fun begin.
Not yet, Snake! It's not over yet!
Impressive work, Snake. Mission complete. Is not what I'm here to say. Believe it or not, the real mission starts here.
Huh? This is not Master Miller. Snake, you're too late. It's me, dear brother.
I'm gonna ask you some questions about Metal Gear Solid 1. If you answer all of them correctly, then and only then do you truly clear this mission. I'll even throw in a special bonus.
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you? But you'll have to solve the rest of this riddle yourself.
These questions will test your knowledge of the original Metal Gear Solid from 1998. The difficulty level is hard. Get just one question wrong, and the mission is over.
There are no continues, my friend. Don't even think about looking up the answers online, or I'll know.
Ready?
Alright, ladies and gents, here we go. This is something I wanted to go through with you guys here on YouTube and on the stream. I do want to mention, however, I did try this once already and I completely failed. I missed the first question, but I figured it out after I missed it. So hopefully we're going to have a little bit better luck this time, and it is time to take the Metal Gear Solid quiz.
Here we go. Snake!
Question?
Alright, what did Snake call Otacon's lover for a certain female character? So last time I was so stupid and I did Nightingale Syndrome. It's not Nightingale Syndrome, it's actually Stockholm Syndrome, which Nightingale Syndrome I believe is when they fall for the nurses or something like that.
Correct.
I don't think there's a timer on this. I thought there was a timer, but I guess there isn't. Alright, when Otacon visited Snake at his cell after he was captured, he gave him Sniper Wolf's handkerchief, rations, ketchup, and which level of security card? We know it's not infinite. Level 2 is too low, level 10 is too high, level 3 is too low, so we're going to go with level 6.
Correct. Question?
Alright, which boss character was not a member of the newly formed Foxhound unit? So, obviously not Meryl, Vulcan Raven was, Revolver Ocelot was, Decoy Octopus was, so Cyborg Ninja was not, because that is Gray Fox.
Correct. Question.
Okay, let's see. What was the name of the studio? What was the name of the studio later renamed to Kojima Productions that developed Metal Gear Solid 1? Well, that should be pretty easy to most people who actually know. That would be KCE Japan, because if you remember from the first game.
Correct.
You're pretty good.
Question.
In Metal Gear Solid 1, who did Otacon fall in love with? I mean, come on. Alright, now we're actually getting to the point where it's a little bit easier to answer these. So I'm going to go ahead and go. So obviously he didn't fall in love with Naomi Hunter until Metal Gear Solid 4. But he never was in love with Meryl, or Mei Ling, Nastasha, so it'd be Sniper Wolf.
Correct. Question.
Oh my gosh, this is a long one here. Alright, let's see. Johnny Sasaki ended up unconscious and unclothed outside the holding cells. In the Japanese version, he wore boxer shorts tied as private parts. How were they hidden in Western versions of the game? Okay, so that is a good question. That is an amazing question. Because I have two different answers for this one for some reason. Thinking that it was in the Japanese version he had boxers on, right? So if the Japanese versions had boxers on, then he covered with his hands, but no, Raiden covered with his hands in Metal Gear Solid 2. Johnny was more pixelated, so we're gonna go with Johnny.
Correct. I'm glad you remember. Question.
Alright, Snake attempted to give Mayor a handgun of which cal- oh shit. I want to say 45, but it might be wrong. Because 45 was... Okay, I know it was an 8mm. So it's got to be... I know it wasn't a... I'm not looking at the stream because I refuse... Well, they're like 40 seconds behind me anyway, so it doesn't matter. We're going to go with 45. Survey says... Woo!
Correct. Question.
Alright, after escaping the base, Snake and Meryl encountered a family of which animal? Buffalo, seal, polar bear, caribou, penguin. Well, the only thing that I can think of... Okay, it's I don't think it's buffalo. Oh my gosh. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. These answers seem to be too easy. I mean, if I had to go between anything, I would say it's either got to be polar bear or caribou, because it's a name that sounds familiar. Shit, I'm gonna go caribou just because it's out of the norm.
Correct. You've got quite a memory.
If you think you'll get the answer out of me, forget it. There isn't even any sodium pentothal here.
Question.
Alright, in total, how many prototypes were made of the stealth camouflage Otacon developed? Okay, it's got to be either 5 or 3. I believe it's 5.
Correct. Now for the final question. Let's finish this. Have at you, Snake. Question.
Alright, what did the POW and POW key signify? Oh shit. This is the last question. Oh, I think I know what it is. Okay, so there's peripheral abstraction layer, which I don't believe it is. Protect and lock. Palladium. Personal adaptive line and permissive action link. I think it's permissive action link.
Correct. Most impressive. All correct. Excellent job. I'll give you that special bonus I promised later. Something to look forward to.
Alright, those in the stream, you are literally 40 seconds behind me right now.
Thank you.
So... Die? Okay. So I did not cheat off of you because you're actually 40 seconds behind me. So I just want to put that out there clear. Not that it really matters.
So the man does live up to the legend. You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss.
Alright, rewards. So you guys are actually still watching the die part right now. So that should tell you that I didn't... it doesn't matter you guys think I cheated or not or whatever. But it was fun going through the questions and trying to remember. There were a few questions that I was just completely had no idea, like the name of the animal that they saw outside of that. So that one was pretty lucky. I failed the first time because I said Nightingale, but this time we at least got it. The Cyborg Ninja outfit has been unlocked for the Deja Vu mission, and it can be selected after choosing this mission from the mission select menu. So since this was a pretty short mission or whatever, I'm going to show you a little bit of gameplay with that now, just to see kind of what's a little different.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Oh, nice.
Boss, I've uploaded some photos to your iDroid. Use them as clues to find the locations they show and recreate the scenes they depict. We're counting on you, Snake. Commence Deja Vu mission.
Come on, get up there. I'm gonna have some fun.
Shadow Moses Island. A or not. As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission. Weapons and equipment OSP. This is a top-secret Black Op.
This is so cool. I love how they're in their old style uniforms.
They spotted you. You can't confirm the scene if you're spotted and being pursued by the enemy. Be careful.
Well, there you go, ladies and gents.
Snake, talk to me! Snake! Snake!
Well, there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed. That was mission Deja Vu. Just having a little bit of fun. And thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Bitches!